Should I tag your friends? Should I tag any of your friends?
No. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm starting.
Go ahead. You can do this. So the plantains are done. Just so you know, they were on bake for 40 minutes at 400 degrees. And then once that was up, I went ahead and I broiled them for a few minutes on high, just to give it some extra color. They smell really good, super sweet. You can smell how sweet they are.
Hi, Viviana.
Hi, Viviana. So today we made stuffed sweet plantains. We just took out the plantains from the oven. Benjamin, this is very hot. Do not touch that, okay? So this is what they came out like. We cooked them at 400 degrees, bake in the oven for about 45 minutes. And then we broiled them on high for like an additional 4 minutes, I would say. 4 or 5 minutes at most. Then we're gonna stuff these with our turkey picadillo that we have here. This is just ground turkey with green peppers, onions, garlic, tomato sauce. We let that cook for about 20 minutes. And then towards the end, I went ahead and I also added some olives. When you're cooking with olives, you want to be careful because...
Hola, Lupita.
Hi, Lupita. How are you? You see the liquid that's in here? That's very salty. So you do not need to add a lot of salt to your dish if you're going to be adding these types of olives. So we added the olives at the end, and we also added our bay leaves. As you can see here, this gives it a little bit of extra flavor as well. So this is all done. So now we're ready to stuff them. So let's go ahead and transfer over here to our prep station. We're gonna move this over. Don't touch this, Benji, it's very hot. Okay, now we're gonna get our first dish.
Looks good, right, guys?
And put our first one. These are so soft now that we baked them. Lupita, we're making stuffed sweet plantains. Now, I did put some non-stick spray on this dish. I'm scared that it's gonna like, there it is. All right, so let's just take it out.
You guys hear that sizzle? I don't know if you can, but it's sizzling.
All right, so here's our first one. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our ground turkey. Don't touch it, Benji, it's very hot.
I know.
Okay, as you can see, we're just gonna stuff the inside of it with lots of ground turkey. Oh, the dog is gonna get a little bit. There she goes. That's Samsy. She's the expert vacuum cleaner. There we go. Nice and overstuffed. This is very healthy for you. No oil, no grease or anything like that. Okay, now, once we have that, the recipe calls for shredded mozzarella. I don't have shredded mozzarella at home, so I'm going with what I have. This is just some sharp cheddar. You could leave it like this, and this would taste delicious just how it is. It smells so good. Or you can put a little bit of the shredded mozzarella on top, which is what I'm gonna do. I left the cheese out during the entire time that this was cooking so that it'll melt naturally, so I don't have to put it back in the oven. Okay? Now, one last thing that I was gonna do was...
It's like a hot dog, guys.
With the same Greek yogurt that you guys saw me use last week for the nachos. Okay, we're gonna get some of that. Put like a big heaping spoonful.
Whose dish is that?
Okay, now we are going to, let me move this so I have space. This is really hot. Let's move this over. We're gonna cut up some lime, and we're gonna put some of that lime into our Greek yogurt. Just trust me with this, it's gonna taste really good. Okay, we're gonna squeeze that in here. Benji, there. Move back a little bit. Que está arriba del plato. Okay, we're gonna squeeze this in here.
That totally didn't get in my eye.
There's a name for this. I forgot what it's called. I think Colombian people call it suero. I'm not sure, but it's really good. So usually they do this with like sour cream. We're using Greek yogurt, lime. Let's cut up I took out 2 limes. Let me see how much I'm actually gonna use. Squeeze all the juice out of here. This is the last little piece of the first one. Squeeze all the juice out of this one. Okay, a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna mix that all together. Let's just use this spoon that we have here. Actually, let's use this one. Okay, and mix this all together. Make sure the lime gets incorporated really well in here. Let's put a little bit more lime. I like it to have a lot of flavor. Okay, so we use so far 1 lime. We're gonna use about 1.5. There we go. This one's really juicy. Okay. Another lime, the other half. Here we go. That's better. And it's more like the consistency that we want to. Can you guys see that? All right, then
Vicky's watching.
we're gonna top our sweet plantain with some of this nice little sauce that we have now. Has tons of lime in it, and that's basically how the dish comes up. So there you go, guys. This was just made from some 3 sweet plantains that we had at home. We baked them for 40 minutes at 400 degrees. Then we broiled them on high for about 4 to 5 minutes. We cooked our turkey picadillo separate. Ground turkey, green onions, garlic. Ground turkey, green peppers, garlic, onions, cumin, tomato sauce, oregano, salt, pepper. And then at the end, we added the green olives and the bay leaves. So once the plantains were done, we went ahead and we sliced them nice and open. We stuffed them with the ground turkey, topped it with some cheese. The recipe goes with mozzarella cheese, but we did not have shredded mozzarella cheese, so we put yellow cheese. And then the topping that you see there, that is just Greek yogurt with a ton of squeezed lime, a little bit of salt, and it comes out like this nice consistency that you see here, and we top that with it. So bon appetit, guys. I'll post this on my story so you can see how we did it from start to finish. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Look at our dog looking for food on the phone.
Have a nice night, guys. Take care.
Bye.